I'm Joel and I go to college. I went straight from high school right into post-secondary. I felt really limited living in kind of rural Alberta, not much to do, nothing really of my interest. So for me, moving to this city was something that I was expecting. I didn't want to go into a university and having to sit in a class with like 300 students. It's a little intimidating, having to walk 2 kilometers to go to your next class. And that's probably the main reason why I chose to go to college instead of university. Coming from a smaller community. I am First Nations, I'm Cree, and I do have access to funding for post-secondary. All I have to do is, fill out the application, write up a letter with my goals, my career goals, my educational goals. Accessing funding through my reserve was not difficult whatsoever for me. I grew up on the reserve, so there's a different set of values on the reserve. And I could definitely relate to a lot of the junior high and high school students who are Aboriginal, who are thinking about post-secondary, but maybe discouraged because of the barriers that they have to face. So traditionally for First Nations, buffalo was the lifeline from food to shelter. But in modern society, in today's society, the new buffalo for Aboriginal people is education. It's our key to survival. My life at college is completely different than my life in high school. When I first started at college, the first thing that I started doing was looking for friends. Got involved in some clubs, some groups, athletics. I got involved in their Aboriginal student club just to find people who were the same age as me and who had the same interests. I have roommates and I live in a house, and it's my first time living with non-family. You can't get away with not paying rent. What I enjoy most about college is that I actually get to know my professors. I've had some awesome professors, especially this past year. It makes the course definitely a lot more interesting and more fun, and you just do better. And I was in our office during office hours getting help and all of the stuff that you wouldn't really expect the professor would want to take the time to do that at the post-secondary level, but they did. But when your classes are so small, you get to know your professors by their first name and they call you by your first name. Education, specifically for Aboriginal people, is the key to success, not only as an individual but as a group of people.